Don't settle before realizing what you're truly capable of. Experience it before settling. Now, before you guys close off this video and then lock back into your routine of seeing your dreams as unrealistic and out of your reach for the rest of your life, I can't tell you guys how much I've seen people, truly talented people, give up on their dreams before they even believe in themselves that they could achieve those dreams. I was thinking about this comment that I had on my recent videos, Travel in Your 20s. Now, it was a comment on one of my shorts, so most likely that person did not have the context of the full video. And they just went off the title of the video and commented, Travel in your 20s, and then you end up working at Starbucks in your 40s. Now, when I make these travel videos, I don't make them with the expectations that the takeaway that you take from my videos is travel for the entirety of your 20s. As you can see from the basically the sequence of my videos, I'm talking to a specific category of people most of the time. You know, people that actually believe in themselves, they actually want to improve their abilities, get the skills to actually achieve that kind of lifestyle. And when I see comments like that just say that if you travel or experience anything great for yourself, you're just gonna end up a failure later in life. Now, I think that is a terrible way to think for your life. You can't really give guidance when you haven't really experienced the thing that you're talking about. And I could tell that person probably didn't travel themselves because, one, I mean, most people who are travelers don't end up working at Starbucks. And I would say most people who do end up, working a minimum wage, run-of-the-mill 9-to-5 type job like that, didn't really have many aspirations in themselves in the first place, or else they would not have given up on themselves to be put in that type of position. And the other reason why I know that person hasn't traveled is because they're probably American, because they use Starbucks as their example of where the person is going to end up working. And if you've been to Europe, a lot of the countries, the Starbucks are almost non-existent. So they're probably American, and most Americans don't travel. Just basing that on context clues. If that person wants to come up front and, reveal if they're traveled or not. They didn't exactly explain their character, but I've come across the common trait amongst people that give up so early on themselves and just accept what is given in front of them as how they should be living their life for the rest of their life. They haven't experienced enough in this world to actually give a educated take on what direction a person could take. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm the know-all be-all. I want you guys to know that I make mistakes all the time, and I believe that's a good thing. Having failures doesn't make you a failure. Being a failure gives you the best lessons in life. Who are you going to trust more? The person who has made a million mistakes and succeeded one time, or the person who hasn't tried anything at all and then just laid their head down low just to, keep a low profile and, just accept what they've been given in life? I think I would go to the person that made those mistakes and then succeeded at the end. Maybe you guys have a different perspective on that. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. But I believe that if someone's telling you not to do something, I need to know what that person did first. What did that person do before they came to that conclusion? It's like a blind person trying to describe the color blue to you. you don't know what the color blue is if you haven't ever seen the color blue. And to try to explain the concepts that I do on my channel, travel, get those experiences, do the risk taking that I try to encourage people to do, they're often going to see that as just dangerous dangerous suggestions. They're not gonna feel like that's a safe route. And when you always take the safe route in life, expect mediocre results. You get rewarded in life for taking those types of risks. And I think the assumption that the person had was that you have to be taking those risks all the time, be full-time traveler. And that is not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying experience your dreams before giving up on them. I remember in my recent travel video, in one of my recent travels, I went to Frankfurt and I was at the NFT Sky Bar, and I really was taking in the view that I had there. Your boy had to grind for a view like that. And when I was in Bucharest, Romania, and I was in the 18 lounge, and the view from there was Jesus. Coming from a person who is living in New York and views like that are, pretty close by, I don't really get that from looking at the city anymore. Maybe I'm sort of desensitized by New York City, but the views from the places that I've traveled to were really what did it for me. When I saw those views, I was like, I really can be living like this on a more frequent occasion. At the very least, what I really should be saying is I could be living like this every day. I'm a believer of shooting high and missing, as opposed to shooting low and, you already know you're going to hit that target when it's low because you've hit it before. You hit it every day. And how do you really push yourself to the limit? Truly push yourself to the limit unless you're aiming high. People are not amazed by the low shooters. I want more people to aim high. And then maybe every once in a while you hit that target, and then you get better at hitting that target. It's it sounds kind of, hypothetical in theory, so to speak, but that's really how it works. I think about every day when I was in dance class, and I never thought that I'd be able to do a double pirouette. These are for my dancer viewers. If you ever took a ballet class, they have you do these things called pirouettes, where you spin around and you're supposed to stop on a dime after that spin on one leg. You had to do these things called double pirouettes and triple pirouettes, where you spin multiple times. And I never thought that I could hit a double, at least. I barely could hit a single pirouette. And then I was literally told by my teacher, you have to wear glasses. Ironically enough, I did not wear my glasses that I usually do for this video because I forgot them home. But my teacher literally had to give me the vision that I needed to achieve what I wanted in that dance class, was to do a double pirouette. Now, I was struggling with the single pirouettes at the time, and when I put my glasses on, because I didn't wear them to dance because I always had this feeling, I don't know what it was with me. I thought I danced better when I had poor vision. I don't know. I think in my head I was thinking the glasses were gonna feel weird. They're probably gonna fall off. My teacher ended up telling me to wear one of those rubber band straps that keep your eyeglasses on your head. And then he was like, wear those glasses and do not miss a single day of class without those glasses. Or do not come to class without those glasses on. And once I had the vision that I needed to actually achieve what I desired in that dance class, I was able to do not only a double pirouette, but my triple pirouette was getting there. It was kind of crazy. I didn't realize what I was capable of until I was able to see where I was going. And that's what I want you guys to see. That's what I want you guys to take away from this video, is see where you're going in life. If you see your life going in a direction where you're working at Starbucks in your 40s, then that's probably where you're going, because if that's what you envision for yourself, what other direction would you expect yourself to go? I envision myself to be achieving many great things, and I've already taken a lot of opportunities in my past few years to not limit myself to what has just been given in front of me. But I was able to learn from every single mistake that I made, every failure that I made, and still keep going. And yeah, I think that's basically what I want you guys to take away from this video. You know, before you start settling in your life, make sure you know what you're settling for, and make sure you seek out the opportunities to see what you're missing out on before you settle, you know. And I don't want you guys to settle, obviously, because that's what most people do. And I believe my content is for extraordinary people. So if you guys related to anything that I said in this video, if you guys know a person in your life that gave up on their dreams too early, let me know in the comments. You know, let your voice be heard. And if you like videos like this, you know, subscribe. You know, I don't know if subscriptions do anything on YouTube nowadays, but you know, I would appreciate it as a small and growing channel. And leave a like on this video if you want to see more videos like this. You know, I really want to cultivate a community of people that, you know, want to achieve bigger for ourselves and don't want to settle for what's just been given in our life. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day.